Here's a great question from Patty in Indiana saying, personally, I feel the effects of inflation more than the impact of a recession. What are the effects of a recession, Shanna? Is it unemployment? Is it something else? What is it?
So a recession is when the economy actually slows down, and that is we're alerted to those things by changes in employment. So unemployment tends to rise as companies feel the squeeze. They pull back on hiring, and it's kind of a vicious cycle. So there may be layoffs. People may be concerned or worried about their jobs. They may get pay cuts. They may get cuts in their hours. And this is what it feels like in a recession. And recessions are all different, so it depends on what causes them. This particular one is, we had a ton of money injected into our system because we actually did have a recession right when COVID hit. So we had 2 quarters of negative GDP. It only lasted for about 6 months, and then we were out of it. But these are the lingering after effects of our response to fear, right? So we didn't know it at the time, but I think we can look back now and we can say that we really overreacted to this COVID fear. China's still in lockdown mode, and they're still, trying to fight this virus, and it's not working. So thank goodness we came out of that and we got a right perspective, about what was actually happening here. And so, but unfortunately we had all that money the Democrats are just, and the left is always just looking for another great reason to spend more money that we don't have. So that went right along with their plans. And so we got all of this money in there. Now we got inflation, too many dollars chasing too few goods. We don't have enough people back to work. That's impacting the labor market. Companies are having to pay more to get people just to show up for work. And you can't really make goods and services if you don't have the people to do it. So the labor market has been inflated. We have an inventory issue in the housing market. So prices have been inflated. And, until some of those things change, the Fed has just bought everything that the U.S. government is selling, right? So they have to print money, they have to issue bonds, and the Fed's been buying that. And now they're saying, we don't want to do that anymore. So we're coming to a situation where we are definitely feeling the effects of recession once we know. So jobs are a lagging indicator. And so, when we start to see that labor market suffer, then we'll know that we're pretty close to the end of it, because then the Fed comes in and starts lowering rates and stimulating the economy and things like that, which I don't know that they're actually going to have to do, because the government is just going to stimulate the economy so much with the injection of more and more and more and more money until they destroy us, unless we get our heads out of the sand and elect people that have some common sense.